If you like what you see, please subscribe and like James's channel. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon so you'll be notified of future train videos.
Well, it's been over a decade since we looked at the MTH HO GS-4 locomotives, but it's back out. They are back out. And this one comes with a new feature that is a smoking whistle. So with that said, let's take a look at the HO scale 484 GS4 steam locomotive from MTH Trains, Proto Sound 3, number 4449, starting now. This box is so long that I can't fit it all in the view without being way zoomed out, but you get the point. Inside, a small quick start guide and a DCS manual. Inside here is 4449, but before we get to that, you get smoke fluid. You get an extra driving set of drivers and a tool to put those drivers on. She's a beaut, Clark, a real beaut. All right, so they now package these all in one, which means got a lot going on here. So I'm just gonna set this down gently and we'll get reset for a look. Man, I tell you, first impressions are important, and the first ones on this locomotive is it's stunning. The presentation, the fit and finish just look great. I love the kind of semi-gloss look on the locomotive because that's what the real one looks like. Some companies, they just matte it out so bad that it doesn't have any shine to it. That kind of takes away from excursion steam railroading. With that said, we're gonna have to look at this from the side, then the front and back, just because of how everything's positioned. So we'll zoom in and begin with the front. You'll see little details like the boiler plate there. That's all the builder plate, I mean, and all the information. Daylights on the side here. Up top you've got the whistle, which is where the smoke comes out, very close to the stack, so we'll see how that pans out. The boiler jacketing all on the side, and here is the train number and the number board back here. White walled tires, if you want to call them, wheels. This is all metal too, metal grab irons, including this grab iron here that's running straight across. The metal grab irons on the back. And if they get out of place a little bit, because I had to grab it funny, you just slightly move them and they go back to where they are, but they're very durable, they're not plastic. Here's the firebox area, and you can see all the rivet detail there, the trailing truck, and all the plumbing for blowdowns. Right here you've got your blowdown plumbing. And the crew access ladder, I'm sorry, blowdown plumbing's there. But crew access ladder, there are cab figures installed and a cab interior that's very hard to see. I probably won't be able to catch on camera. Like I said, already all connected, so a little awkward to hold when you're trying to record things, but if you're just being a model railroader, not much of a problem there. One thing we did just kind of gloss over here is they have cab roof vents that are adjustable and open and close. Cab sunshade there, and you can see the throttle going along the boiler jacketing there. On the back, Southern Pacific, big letters, water hatch here, and 4 more hatches back there, and a little toolbox or storage area here, along with more of that really high quality wire grab irons on the back. You get the tender trucks as well, and there are gallon specifications that are small but are legible. Afraid to zoom in too much more, but because it really shakes when I move the camera, but you can see that. See the detail there. And it gives you a nice look at the little shine you get from this model as well. Alright, here's the front view. You've got dual headlights, LEDs in this model. You've got a air horn here because it does have two different notification possibilities for a grade crossing. You've got your steam whistle and your air horn there. And that's what I kind of loved about the first version years ago, is they had that air horn featured. A coupler cut lever up front, metal couplers, which I believe are KDs, and accessory hoses, airline hoses right there, crew access ladders, crew stand, and then you've got the smoke box door right there with all the little latch detail and 4449 on each side. Let's look at her butt real quick while we get a chance that she's not noticing that we're looking. But over here again, the wire grabs, a rear LED, some plumbing going up to that rear light, just like on the real thing, and another metal coupler. Here's a look at the other side. You got class lights. We'll see if those are operating when we power it on. You got the smoke box area there. Nice graphite gray. More builder's plates. All that beautiful bean footage, side rod detail, and the stars represented in the center of the wheels, just like the real thing. Safety valves up top, and these are dynamos. So those are auxiliary power. Steam runs through those and it powers some of the things on the train, the cars and such. And more detail on the side. These windows are fixed, but you do have a little mirror in the cab, sunshade, and more of the same stuff we already had talked about on this end. We're going to get a good peek at the back here. You got this little tread plate here that flops up, pops up. I can't get it up. There we go. Okay. But anyway, that'll move up. Alright, well I just discovered that my Prodigy Elite system went out, so now I'm using my kid's DCC controller. Yay fun. So we're limited to 10 functions, so fitting into this layout, let's go ahead and see if we can fire this up. Alright, it's all fired up. Had to go to my kid's layout, which is on a table. It's working. Hard to see the smoke from this angle. I'll try to give you a different one. Alright, here we go. The headlight. You can see the gyro light up front there. Nice and clear white in appearance. We're going to move this. Can't tell exactly what speed step we're going, but you can see the smoke. We're going to reverse. We're going to try to blow the whistle here. Oh yeah, nice smoke burst, you can see great. That was really cool, and MTH does an excellent job of diffusing that to where it's not just like a stream that's spurting out fluid. But let's go ahead and go back a little more. One thing I could test on this is 18-inch curves. It works on 18-inch curves, which you never get to hear me say in reviews. So we'll go slow here. nice bell sound. I did add a little bit of smoke fluid and made a little bit of a mess because I was in a hurry just to make sure I could do this review. But right there, that little metallic area right here is where the smoke fluid or the whistle would go, and they put a little tube in there for you. And as you can see, I made a little bit of a mess and made this shiny engine a bit shinier. Here's a head look head on of the gyro light. I tried to do this on the module, but for some reason the Easy Track did not want to cooperate. So there you have the great look of the SP GS-4. Alright, I'll get a view of the smoke here from this angle. It's got to warm back up. I actually had to restart it. F4 is passenger freight announcements. We'll listen to those real quick.
Now arriving from San Francisco, on track 1, train number 98, the Coast Daylight.
So you can hit F4 several times. It'll go through several passenger freight announcements.
Santa Barbara. Have a good one.
You too.
Let me grab that for you.
Thank you.
5 handles the gyro light. You also have lit classification lights on each side. Check that whistle again. So here we have like an up-close view. We'll take a look at the smoke again.
Turn on the injector.
You see the puffing. Just wanted to give you a good view of the smoke. I'll go ahead and go around so you can see the whole locomotive move. I had a little something on the track there. There's reverse, so the Mars light goes off when you're in reverse. Then back on and forward. So that's most of it. You know, I wish I could go through some more features with you. 5 turns off that classification lighting and the oscillating light. 7 handles the smoking whistle. Like, I just turned it off, so you see it's not working now, but if I hit it again, it turns it back on. 8's coupler cut lever. Not sure what 9 does. I can't get into the higher functions on this simple DCC DCC commander anyway, but overall, wanted to get this review done for you. This is literally the last review I'm recording in this home, to my knowledge, so I was trying to get it done for you. Alright guys, that's about it. I'll leave you with a little run by here on my kids' layout, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.